Alright, so Physical Goku Black's Super EZA is officially in game, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at him into just a typical kind of team, right? I think we may run him on Super Bosses. Just showing him off here, he is Link level 10. We have level 5 defense, a EX skill orb for Super Bosses. We have 4 additional, then 2 of the Goku head symbol to give him some healing. Then we have the EX skill orb 600 defense, and then I think that's 4 dodge, the Kamehameha EX skill orb from the Super Battle stage, 24 additional, 3 crit, and 7 dodge. We'll see what this guy is able to look like. Again, people recommended to do a lot of like pure defense skill orbs. That works really well with him and scales really well with his what's it called, like nuking style passive. So we have him of course on the Physical Rosé's 200% leader skill, and I'm trying to think of a way we could get a really good look for this guy. Orbs are kind of weird here. The orb changing with Goku Black here did not really work out the best, but I think if I bring this down, we should get a couple of physical key spheres here. Perfect. Okay, so with this Physical Goku Black, he gets 50% attacking defense per key sphere obtained, 150% attack defense when attacking when he collects 3 more key spheres. Then with each attack he receives, he does also get key 1 and 30% attacking defense up to key 5 and 150% attacking defense. So this guy does want to receive a couple of attacks. I'm not putting him in slot 1 this situation just because I wanted to make sure we got a good amount of orbs for this guy rather than just, just a normal, what's it called, like 5 orbs. That's maybe not really the best there. Then what this guy does, if there's a full Super Bosses rotation or a Goku family enemy, he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres and gets 10% additional attacking defense per key sphere obtained, which is quite nice. So we'll go ahead and collect all of this. Bam. We see Goku Black is at 483k defense. Now keep in mind, this guy is gonna basically get 300% defense over the course of him receiving attacks and him being able to also perform his own super attack after collecting 3 orbs. So if we do consider that defense shoots up to 1.93 million defense, which is a pretty decent amount here. We do have Fear and Faith, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, and Fierce Battle as the links, but let's see how hard this guy hits in this specific situation. We do have Broly Trio, but Broly Trio's only supporting defense here because we grabbed Tech Key Spheres. And I think actually he is providing 15% attack because he also grabbed a Rainbow Key Sphere. Keep that in mind. Now, Physical Goku Black doesn't really have any attack or defense raise on a super attack effect. He does greatly lower attack and defense though, which is a pretty nice little debuff. So we'll see what this guy could do. I'm very intrigued to see what attacks that he's going to hit, just, from not being built up at all, from just having these orbs, right? Because early on, he's not really going to have any build up. So there is a 7 million attack stat, but keep in mind, he is missing quite a bit of build up. We ended up getting the additional super attack, which again is a double greatly lower attack debuff right there. Obviously, he would take double digits from this specific phase. And next turn, we are probably going to just put him in slot 1 so he could receive a lot of different attacks. So that'd be pretty nice to see. We have support characters floating around, like Frieza could be floating around here. And next turn, we will be able to use Rosé's Domain skill. So with Rosé's Domain skill, Goku Black is going to get even further of a boost, which is going to be great to see. We'll go ahead and grab this with you, and then with Golden Frieza, we'll just have you attack this guy, I guess, right? We might be able to finish off this phase in this specific rotation. It's definitely very possible that the friend Rosé, who is rainbowed, may finish things off, but we'll see. So chat is saying apparently people have been able to use them so far. Fully built up, we got him to around 30 plus mil. I assume attack stat with 15 orbs. That's quite a huge jump, right? Again, it also depends on like support. If your domain with like Physical Rosé's up, things like that, right, really can make the difference. Hopefully this Physical Rosé gets some stuff in, but actually, to be honest, I did not pay attention to the amount of Rainbow Key Spheres I collected with this guy. So worst case scenario, if you don't finish him off, it's okay. I'll just be a little worried about him getting the attacks that I really want to, right? This full dodge is the best build for him. No, I would disagree. I actually don't really like dodge in this guy too much. And the reason why I don't like dodge in this guy is because with dodge, you're gonna evade all the build up. Like if you're gonna have a really good shot that he's just gonna not receive some attacks early on, and that could be a little dangerous. Oh, dude, see right here, it's like we want to get stuns, but or we want to get attacked, but we're just not getting attacked here, which is great. I'll probably just give you this right here. We'll just go with a straight 10 key spheres. We received 1 attack so far. We'll give Broly Trio this right here. This will give an attack buff. And let me actually grab a little amount of orbs. Let me see if I can not kill maybe this turn. I don't know. We'll see. But again, this guy's stunned, so that is a little unfortunate. We're hitting in 11.5 mil attack stats. Yeah, his build-up has way too many stats to give him dodge. I would agree. Him getting the dodge would just be an issue with the amount of build-up that he gets, right? Again, 150% multiplicative attack and defense is pretty huge, right? He doesn't really need the key because he's a nuking character, but at least in the worst case scenario, he is always gonna super. Again, he is a nuking character, so you want to make sure you get him as many key spheres as possible. Which, you know, on one hand, I do like this rotation with Broly Trio, but on the other hand, you do need to worry about getting both of them key spheres. But because of the rainbow key sphere changing with the super bosses full rotation, things should be fine for the most part. Luckily with God Topo, right here, this guy could transform, I think, on turn 6, right? So with the turn 6 transformation, we are able to just like instantly transform him the next turn if we really need to. Pretty decent character on the team, right? I wouldn't say anything special. Again, I almost don't want to transform with Physical Rose or give him Rainbow Key Spheres, just because, yeah, I see. I'm gonna not give this guy Rainbow Key Spheres in this turn, just because I want to let Physical Rose or Physical Base Goku Black get built up. But the next turn, what I'll do is I'll activate the domain with one of the two, and then we will get like a 20% attack and defense boost because he will be providing his domain buff, which will give quite a bit of stats to Physical Goku Black himself, which is going to be ideal, right? If we get a bunch of these extra stats, right, it'll just make him like a lot more powerful, because if you guys don't know, that 20% domain buff is another separate 20% buff, which, you know, if we're adding all these multiplicative buffs together, it'll just mean quite a lot, right? All right, Rose, we're gonna see if to get a bunch of different attacks off here, which is fine with me, sure. All right, let me see here. Dang, okay, my Photoshop is acting up as well. I'm trying to get this thumbnail done, but apparently it just Photoshop does not want to work for me today, so that's awesome. Gets no rainbows and then quad supers anyways. Yeah, I mean, that could happen, right? We got a bunch of the additionals last turn, so it makes sense that we got one of the guaranteed ones. Just hopefully he attacks a lot in slot 1 like he did this turn. If he like just has 0 attacks in slot 1, I don't know, like, I don't know what I was supposed to do, right? I'm trying to get hit with him, but, you know, maybe if obviously going into a harder fight that can't really have the enemies be stunned early on would help quite a lot with build up. I just got unlucky that Frieza ended up stunning the Tagoma, and Tagoma just attacked a bunch in the front, and the I forgot what the other guy's name is, but he did not attack in the front. Shishami, right? Shishami's the other guy's name. It just how the attacks went, you know, and I just don't have good luck sometimes. Let's see. Alright, please attack a lot in this front slot. Yeah, we'll take that. So we'll go ahead and we'll get the 6 key spheres here. Actually, we'll grab this. And then again, we'll give Broly this attack right here. So Broly will be giving him 50, I think it's 52% attack. And then Golden Frieza is also supporting him. So, I mean, pretty decent amount. Again, we're not going to be looking anything crazy with him, but we'll see. Could this guy stun? No, he can't. That did quite a bit of damage, though. Okay, let's go. Alright, sweet. And then now we should be fully built up here, so perfect. We received all 5 of the attacks here. Alright, after this, then we'll get Physical Rose's domain out, and wow, Physical Goku Black hopefully look really good. We may be able to get Broly Trio's nuking ability, I guess, right? He sucks. He was not built up, and he only got 6 orbs. Let's chill. Let's wait and see what he does, because keep in mind, He's not really meant to be slot 1. I put him there slot 1 just so he could get built up. But I guess that's an issue. Sometimes like you have to put a character in slot 1 so they could actually build up. Oh, Golden Frieza, he took a lot of damage there. So, funny enough, we can actually get the, so we'll get Rose out here, the domain skill, and we'll just transform with the number one, sure. Let me actually play this as well. And then, we should be cooking, actually, for the next turn. We'll have Broly Trio, and we'll get, like, a little nuking turn. It'll be interesting. Alright, pretty sick. I like the animation quite a bit, actually. I actually want you to rainbow orb change the physical key spheres. You did not do that. It's okay. Let me try to avoid grabbing a lot of these physical key spheres. I want to stay under the HP threshold, and it seems like we are able to really sweep. Alright, awesome. Rose, would you get the scythe? You want to fight with that thing? Dokkan Fest Rose gives him 6 keys, 65% attack, and 30% defense via links plus the domain buff. Yeah, if we get him with physical Rose, obviously he would end up getting things like Nightmare. He would get prepared for battle as well, which, you know, those are pretty good links for him. So I think we have, do we not have Ijo Zamasu next turn? So we should get some of these links if I'm not mistaken. Ijo Zamasu should be on this rotation here. Yeah, we do see Ijo Zamasu here. Perfect. So we would also get like big bad bosses. But Broly Trio did change all these key spheres here. Really good. So yeah, we have a pretty good amount of links active here. Everything but Kamehameha and prepared for battle. So we will get this full nuking ability with Goku Black. So built up, he's at 250k defense here. We have Rose's domain. We have everything that we really would want, like on a villain kind of team. And we're at 2.9 million defense start of turn. If I can grab, I'm trying to think of a way. See, yeah, actually if I grab this here, we can get the buff. Broly Trio might struggle a little after this, but this is for the showcase, so let's see what happens. We should get the attack buff from grabbing an STR herb and from everything else. Ooh, we still need one more attack. 59 million attacks are right there. And yep, that's Goku Black right there. Oh, one extra thing, he does get a 20% chance to crit with each 5 attacks he receives, right? So, or it's every 3 attacks he receives. So he does want to receive 15 attacks. Eventually he can get guaranteed crit, right? There's no cap to that specifically, but yeah. Broly Trio could very well lose on this turn, by the way, just so you guys are aware. Broly Trio could definitely lose right there. How much defense would he get when attacking? One of the math people would have to do that, because again, the thing about him when he attacks is like he already has all that multiplicative stats up, so it'd be kind of weird to do the math dodge. Thank you, Broly Trio. Thank you, Broly Trio. 50% chance, let's go. Oh, 200k, it's crazy. Okay, so next time we can see him without support as well, that'll be fine, and we could have physical Rose kind of go off here. So we'll just grab this with you. And the last thing I want to point out is that this guy's also supporting. He's giving Extreme Class Allies Key 3 and 30% defense. So physical Rose on, or I keep confusing physical Rose and physical Goku Black. Physical Goku Black and Global always had the 3 key to Extreme Class that JP didn't have. So it seems like they just added that to JP and gave the defense a 30% buff. So I assume the kit in itself will be the same on the global version. It's just that the global version is also going to be getting higher stats on top of that, which, you know, is fair. They're not gonna change the stats for this Goku Black. That's just how it is, unfortunately. But the global Goku Black will probably just, again, be hitting quite a bit harder. Global's gonna give 6 key to rectify. Yeah, you're right. 6 key to Extreme Class would be insane, actually. Dude, look at physical Rose. He could do quite a bit of damage for sure, right? I just wish he had higher starter turn defense, because being slot 1 like that with that defense as it is just not really enough. Because I took like this Rose in the slot 1 against Beast Gohan, and he just got one shot as a slot 1 character, like when you run this rotation. That's why it's a little scary to run like this Rose kind of team unless you're trying to. I guess you would have to run like both Roses as floating characters, which would be a little weird, but you know, I guess it could work out. You could build rotations, like maybe like a Brianna rotation on one, or like a Broly rotation. Who would you run with Broly though? Like, I mean, I guess theoretically you could run Broly and Kafla, but that'd be kind of weird. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll transform with God Topo. And you know, just for fun, we'll also transform with Fusion Zamasu and we'll finish the fight off here. So we'll do this as well. Why not, right? None of the links change specifically, so this is going to be a pretty solid turn, right? 8 key spheres without any support on this specific rotation. If we take a look here, we're starting up at 1.3 million defense. If anyone in the chat knows the actual defense calculation that he would be at, super attack, feel free to post it. But let's see right here. All right, so physical Goku Black, we're at a 22 million attack stat, and he does have a bunch of the crit built in there. So I mean, that's how he looks like just normally, I guess you could say, without him having any of his like support, not his supporting abilities, but the Broly Chiro supporting abilities. Yeah, I just wish I knew what defense level this boy was actually at on this specific turn. I mean, I could try. I mean, okay, so he has 8 key spheres, right? So if we take a look here, let me actually, we'll head over to his character profile. I think we saw a good amount of stuff from him. So let me see right here. What is his EZA defense stat? 10,000. Well, actually, mine is 11,600. Yeah, 60 like that. Let me take a look here. He's obviously on this 200% leader skill. In terms of orbs, we got, what is it, 8 key spheres. So let me see. I'm literally doing the math right now, chat. Trust me. So that's 480%. Because 8 times 60, yeah, that's 480%, right? Yeah, the domain did end, which is kind of funny. Yeah, that is 460%, 480% actually, my bad. Bam. Then we would get the Link skills, which he did have big bad bosses, but I think he doesn't get any other Link, yeah, right there besides big bad bosses. So that is 25%. Then if we calculate that he gets the 30% or 300% from having a spoof build up and when attacking, that is 1.69 million defense, if I'm not mistaken. Again, this is the math here. Someone in the chat or someone in the comments could correct me if you want, right? But there's the leader skill, the 8 key spheres. Here is the big bad bosses link, and then here's the 300% essentially when you're attacking. And again, I could show you, oh well, I missed this. Oh well, he's at like over 1.7 mil defense, right? Yeah, he's at over 1.7 mil defense if we consider all of that. So yeah, dude, thank goodness is not like physical key spheres. This, if it was like just specifically physical key spheres, that would actually be really, really annoying. But that is physical Goku Black here. The sticker's kind of cool. Yeah, I would agree. Let me know what you guys think about this guy's performance. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.